just getting into the private game I've set up. Tonight I will be placing some blocks, wow, and prepping for the Horde night, you know, as you do every 7 days. Be surprising if you didn't know that after playing this game for a while, but you know, surprises are everywhere. Miracles can happen. Anyway, I want to finish the underside, well, the underneath of my base, so I can start outfitting it with stuff like storage and workshops and a garage, that sort of thing. The garage is almost finished, but the storage is nowhere near started. And then I thought I might just have a crack at finishing the roof as well, which is going to be like a stilt house on top of the defensive unit. So I'll have, defense, open plan, second level, and then the third level is going to be just a bedroll, place to put down your bedroll, and maybe do a bit of workshop stuff, have a few personal items stashed up there, enough for 4 players, that sort of thing. Downstairs, just the storage room and a solid little aesthetic bedroom, something a bit more homely for myself. So that's the plan. I doubt I'll finish all of that. I'll probably just wind up digging more asphalt, which sucks, but you know, that's what happens when you don't prepare before you build your base. I should have just dug a hole first and then built the base on top of the hole, because I could have dropped all that asphalt into the hole just by digging out the dirt and then breaking around the edges, sort of like cutting it out. That would have been brilliant. That's what I plan to do, but yeah, you know what they say about plans, just turn to shit when you plan something. Fucking bastards. So yeah, here I am digging. Now, tonight's subject that I was thinking about, you know, I do the digging thing, you know, but while I'm doing that, I think about things. You know, this is an uncommon practice. You know, critical thinking is not taught in schools, though it should be, along with how to like live life without going crazy and shooting up a school. You know, not that happens here that often in New Zealand. That doesn't happen often at all, if at all. Only when the media talks about it, but they're basically just, I think they're fishing for views because the media is dying a very slow death because of their many years of untempered lies, deceit, and utter bullshit. So, you know, but I'm glad people are catching on to that. It's just one of them things. You lie long enough, people find out, and yeah, that's life. Fucking take notes. So I'll just see if there's anybody out here before I go traipsing out. Oh, is that somebody? There's a fat cop over there. I might just have to deal with that guy. I'd rather not jump out of my base to say I'm going to go do something, only to find I'm getting spat on. Missed the fucker. Put your head up high, man. Oh, you ducked again. Oh yeah, that's what I like. I like it a lot. Oh, stop calling you back. Oh, go stick you with a knife. Let's go pick up his stuff, you know. He might have had something cool if I had shot him with that first bullet. Seeing as I missed a couple of times, he's probably going to have a fucking flashlight. Retard. Nothing against those. No, it's just a word. Not to get too upset about it. Don't mean it in a malicious way. It's just, oh, yeah, well, make me wrong. Fine, give me another 600 shotgun. I don't mind. I can be happy with that. Just what am I going to do with all these 600 shotguns? That's a good question. Oh, there's that bike. Let's back her up, backing up, backing up, backing up. And trying to go forward, but not happening. Might need to park this in the parking area. Don't know why I needed to walk so close. I can hit this thing from the top of the roof, so I'll just park this in this side area here, because at the moment this is Hellgod the Kitsune's bike. No, Hellgod the Kitsune. That's his bike. Yeah, don't crush me. Oh, I forgot. I need food. I need water. My bike has that sort of stuff inside it. Like, cool. Oh yeah, that's one more point. One away. Oh, there it goes. Blam, 250. Yay, big party. Oh, I'm so awesome. That's an understatement. And my arrogant ego just went. But no, I actually spent a lot of time working on my ego. It was extremely large when I was young, and I have been, slowly refining it down to a manageable size, no larger than that concrete block on the screen. Alright, now back to the interesting task of digging. Yay, digging. Oh yes, that was the subject I was thinking about. Censorship. You know, I know lots of stuff gets censored these days because there's a lot of snowflakes and easily offended folk out there. And of course it takes all types of folks, but it shouldn't mean that folks that aren't easily offended have to miss out on a whole bunch of stuff. I'm all for tolerance, equality, no bullying, that sort of thing. But when does PC become too PC? That is the question. In many cases, political correctness started off, I believe, as a way to limit the types of responses government and... Ooh, what's that? Oh, I've hit dirt that is beyond the asphalt. Amazing. Yeah, so I thought they'd use that to limit the choices we have and responding to the types of bullshit that they fucking make us swallow. Now, I'm not anti-government, I'm anti-bullshit. Yeah, there's a distinction there. Because I do actually like a little bit of bullshit when it's funny bullshit. But the sort of bullshit that we have to endure isn't funny. You know, in no way is it funny. it's brainwashing. Yeah, that could be one word for it. It has very little purchase in reality, yet a lot of people subscribe to it, even though we could be more open, more peaceful, more accepting of others. Ooh, I might have to make some sword, even though I've got 274 upstairs. We could be all those things if we were, able to think critically, learn how to debate without getting personally involved in what's being debated, which seems to be a very difficult task these days, because a lot of people take everything personally, when clearly somebody's opinion is personal, but somebody's opinion of somebody else's opinion, that shouldn't be personal to them. That's personal to the person who's having the opinion on the opinion, if that logic makes sense. So yeah, censoring people's opinions based on some sort of paid for narrative, in my view, is not acceptable. Yet it is what is happening on a regular basis across many platforms, and I think that's sad, and a lot of people could think that's sad with me, but they probably wouldn't speak up about it because it's a difficult subject to manage. There's a lot of different ways you could handle it, or not handle it, be that the case. As for instance, like me being unable to handle that I'm going to have to spend extra concrete on that bit because I should have made this wood a bit more. Yeah, I could destroy that and then put wood in here. Let's make like a wood thing across there. Do I like that idea? Nah, I think I like the concrete. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. At least in the long run it's gonna be stronger. But I can obviously save it here because, man, it's not going to get attacked on that floor. They're not going to come up through that floor, or that floor for that matter. But PvP, damn, yes, I didn't think about that. No, I don't like PvP, I don't want to play PvP. But that doesn't stop people from acting like nice players and then playing PvP with you. So we're next side is the closest thing to that one. Oh gosh, more of that. Okay, let's see how we're going here. I did that one, so then it goes to there. Oh dear, I've taken out a little bit too much of that. Never mind. That's what the side's for. It's for replacing those mistakes. It's like a rubber, if you're an artist. I know I wouldn't want to rub out a whole bunch of work. So I definitely try not to make mistakes, but mistakes happen. You've got to get used to that. Oh, jeez. I suppose I should turn comments on just in case somebody comments, but I wouldn't know because I haven't turned comments on. Welcome to the stream if you're watching. It's great to have you. Hope you enjoy yourself watching me build an underground base. It's always fun building. This is what I do grind for, is building. And really this is the first time I've been able to place some blocks in this game that haven't been on a previously built, like a POI. So I'm enjoying that part again. this is my little underground part of the bunker. And from here I will be able to stage a massive looting spree on the hub around me. So I of course picked the center of the hub because why not? Equidistant from all corners. The same sort of, time frame to drive over here, loot that area. And I'm going to go block by block and just loot the whole lot. Haven't decided whether inside out or outside in, but these 4 are the first that I'm going to do. Aside from the ones I did for some well-needed loot. There was a theatre and a working stiffs over here, so I went and looted those first. Don't need to do the cracker book because I've already got pretty much everything, so what I need to do there is go to the trader and sort out my beer crafting, because how can I live without beer? I barely drink any in this game, which kind of sucks. Oh, that asphalt, man, the bane of my life. Still kicking myself for not destroying it when I first got here, man. That was a dumb idea. Anywho, I need an auger, so I'm going to have to go pick up some of the auger parts that I have collected so far from the prison base and bring them back so that while I'm looting I increase my chances of picking up some auger parts, because that would be nice. This might be quicker with an auger, and I also probably dig through my own bloody base more often than I hit stuff, because that thing is loose. Even with 100 mining, it's pretty damn loose to use. Even though, actually, I'm assuming that. I don't know that for real. I've never had the auger on a survival game. I've had it on the creative version with a mining level of about 3, so I'll just have to wait and see, and then I can give you an informed reply about the performance of that particular item. Holy crap, is there another hole? Ooh. Oh dear, that's all hole, isn't it? Oh dear. Do I have to, oh gosh, I could do that too. Well, luckily, I dug a whole bunch of dirt down here. That's going to help with filling in all these darned mistakes. Yeah, if my father's watching, which he isn't, he would have told me, do it once, do it right. It makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense. So yes, prepping for that horde. I'm going to have to think about what I actually need this time around. I have most things. I'm just probably short on ammunition, which seems to be a rolling, well, a running gag of this game. It's the fact that there is the amount of nitrate versus that you can mine and collect is disproportionate to the amount of nitrate that you actually require to do all the cool stuff. Like at the moment I don't need nitrate for fertilizer because I've got 160 block fertilized and another 60 ready to go, but I'm going to do that 160 in the green. Oh no, hang on, I've only got 60, not 160 ready to go. I've got 60 ready to go to the green zone to check the difference between growing in the desert and growing in the green forest biome, and that way I can decide which place is better for growing. I noticed that, just after watching things grow and spawn, corn, potatoes, blueberries all grow at the same rate in the desert and rather fast. Say these are 2-hour days, so 2.5 hour turnaround one day in game, and then 1.25 days, and you've got a full load of stuff. I was expecting to see yucca plants and what do you call it? The aloe vera. I was expecting to see those grow rather quickly there. They didn't really grow much faster than the corn, potatoes and blueberries. So that was a little surprising. Now what am I going to do here? Straight wall along. Yeah, straight wall along. Oh, Jesus, I missed it. Okay, I've got to put the wall there just because that is the structural line in the base. But I've actually got to upgrade that first. So, off to the building chest. Because I've got 8 concrete right now. And that's not enough to build crap with. So, hang on. Just swap you for you. Oh, who's squealing out here? Shh. God damn it. Don't make me pull out my sniper rifle. Okay, it's not you. You're too far. Oh, there's a few people over there. Hey guys, come over here. No, don't come over here. I'm busy. Stay over there. Yeah. Okay. Well, they can get fucked. I'm going back down here. Right now, this is more interesting. So yes, there's that baseline. That I don't know whether. Yeah, I probably will upgrade that too. But this one's probably more important because I'm going to cover it up. So I'll do this first, and I'm just trying to use my first load of concrete efficiently. I kept a buffer of about 5,000 concrete back at the other base so that I didn't run out completely, but at the moment I'm not cooking anything, I'm not doing anything useful. How those got broken, I don't know, maybe I hit them. There we go, ta-da. Probably went a bit far on that one. But these are guts to go. Now I have the option whether I should use 40, 80, 160, 160 concrete to destroy that, or spend the extra time. Spend the extra time. I don't know whether the time was worth it. Because if I mined for 2 days, I've cooked it all in about 40 minutes. And then I've crafted it all in less than that. And it's all gone. So, yeah, these are the struggles when you're talking solo private play. You know, just random friends joining in and no solid long-term players, which I don't mind. I like working alone, and my chests sort of stay the way they are. Yeah, does not mean I'm against other players. It's just, yeah, it's just a thing. I wouldn't call it OCD because I've seen those guys and they've got some issues. And I don't really have issues with it. I just find it a lot easier when I know where everything is. And I find the chest sorting system to be unpalatable because it only sorts by value, which is of no use to me unless I'm going to a trader. And because I've kind of memorized the average values of everything, I don't need to know that. Like, I should have probably, yeah. Anyway, never mind that shit. Sweet. Okay, that one needs some work. Dig it. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Just got a shovel. It's that fucking easy. Right, so I did notice some of my favourite YouTube channels got censored. They were my favourite because they sort of challenged the way things are presented in media. And I like that idea because why should we have only one perspective on everything? You know, I'm as an artist, when I'm doing my 3D works, I can't create anything beautiful by looking at it from one side. And, you know, life is meant to be beautiful. Why would we look at life from one perspective? You know, from a flat, you know, less than two-dimensional perspective, which seems to be the totality of current styles of media and journalism. If you want to call it journalism, I'd probably more call it corporate expression through paid advertisements, maybe. No, it's more, to me it's more advertising and persuasive articulation than it is actual journalism. Like, I'm not saying it's all fake and untrue, I'm just saying that 95% of it is, which to me isn't even close to what we should be expecting from apparent sources we trust, even though I'd say 75% of people don't trust them. That 75% of people being the people that have learned how to think during their spare time while they've been working and living and trying to survive and eke out some sort of existence from this crazy messed up world in which we're all caught in a giant garage and some bastards left the car running. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that one. Yeah, you can't place a block if you're selected on your pickaxe, you know. That should be common knowledge to me by now. Ooh, yuck, I'm running out of blocks again. I totally didn't make enough. I haven't even been counting, but yes, I have. That's probably about another 4,000 worth of concrete mix I've used. So I undercrafted by maybe 6,000. I suppose that's better than crafting too many and then just having them sit there do nothing for 100 years. You know, in game, obviously that hasn't happened yet because 100 years would be 36,500 days. Shit. For real? Is my math good on that? Just add 00 to, yeah. 3, 6, 5, 00. Yeah, 36,500 days. 83? Yeah, not even close. No, quick math will tell you that. Jeez. Thanks, math. Ooh, 444s. Yeah. Okay, come on. Now, where do I got to stop, actually? I've got to stop right there. That's my last one, isn't it? Let me just check that. Okay, on this block here, which is right there. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, bastard. Damn you mistakes. Yeah, keep making them, baby. Make those blocks. I'm surprisingly good at making blocks while I have my hands full doing other things. The realism in this game. Still like it though. Indie, go hard. I think I like it because of the way I can change the surroundings. And I know you can do that in stuff like Fortnite, but oh man, just looking at it makes my brain hurt. Because yeah, the whole thing revolves, well, what I've seen in Battle Royale revolves around killing other players. I'm for the whole bloody cooperative working with other people idea. You know, not in the way that I want a whole bunch of slaves to fucking mind my shit for me. Like there's a few players like that, and good for them, go do that. But that ain't the life for me. Did I do that shit again? Oh, 4 out, man. 4 out, I fucked it up again. Or have I? Yeah, I have, haven't I? Yeah, now that's good, okay. So yeah, this place would be pretty impenetrable to zombies, but still easily broken into by PvP players. They'd probably find this wood and just pop through. Easy peasy. So I could leave some shit down there to annoy them. I do have some good PvP ideas. I don't see, you know, apart from the whole idea that it sort of runs against my whole nature as a helpful, cooperative, understanding sort of guy. I'm gonna dig that up, aren't I? Yeah. Give me the blocks, man. I need the blocks. Where's the blocks at? Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh. Anyway. It's nearly night time. Which means nothing, cause I'm building my base down in nowhere. Down in the underground. So yeah, I've been wanting to learn the piano. Oh shit, did I put it in the wrong place? Oh, fuck Monkey McSpazatron. That's what you get for getting sidetracked. Yeah, I'm working hard, looking after the family, that sort of thing. Great conversation with my daughter earlier. She's lovely, growing up so fast. All my girls are growing up really fast. It's like I just can't keep up. And they're telling me lots of stuff and I'm going like, what? Am I really that old? I've got teenage kids. What? Okay, I'm not gonna make that double thick. Fuck it. Fuck it all to hell. Chances are the chances are slim that they'll even blow a hole, manage to start beating on that wall. You know, I think I would have killed them before that has even graced me with its presence. So, yeah. Anyway. Now, digging. More digging? Or should I just put up the wall? Should probably just put up the wall, lay down a few doors, call it a day down here, get up to the top level. Oh. Yeah, maybe I'll just... Yeah, get up to the top level and then start working on that area. And then I can say, the garage is finished. Yay. Probably dig up that, unfortunately, which would mean I'd dig up that as well. Kind of a waste of blocks. Need to move that, but first I need to go get some clay and fill that up, which I was supposed to do yesterday. I mean, as in while it was light. I just don't like running zombies. I have terrible aim, so why should I try and even shoot them in the middle of the night in the hub with dogs? You know, I can't even hit a dog with a shotgun. No, I think the rest is self-explanatory. Now, okay, wall time. How many I'm gonna need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. Oh, that's dirt, man. Just dig it. Thank you. That is rock. Crack that. 2, 8. 4 times 15. Okay, so that's 60 and 60. I'm too shy. Well, back delving into the awesomeness that is crafting. Let's build the rest of that. Go collect some darned stuff over here again. Get out of my way. Block doesn't know when to block off. Oh, that's looking sad. Okay. Luckily, I'm not really using blocks upstairs. I'm using pillars and ramps, which I still have tons of, so I should definitely make use of those. I noticed there's a few blocks missing from my repertoire. A friend who gave me a tip the other night has, I saw his base, amazing base, good, good job he's done there. I always agree with testing and creative before you go and build something, because honestly, 3 months worth of work to get enough blocks to just build this shitty little base is not something you want to waste your energy on, like, you don't want to be fucking wasting your time. And tell you what, it don't have to go with solid blocks the whole way. I can use plates or half blocks, these ones, if I split them up, I might make better use of what I've built so far. So all that leaves really is where I'm going to put the doors. So just to keep things in order here, I want to put pillars under those. Let's start with them, because the last thing I would like is a cave-in, though it's very unlikely, because as I discussed in an earlier stream, if we look at, say, where is it? Concrete block, max load 120, mass 10. So the amount of blocks one side of an 8-sided block can hold is 12. So it's your max load divided by your mass. That's how many. It changes from block to block. So this one is max load 40, mass 5. So you got 40 divided by 5, which is 8. So you can build 8 blocks on one side without it collapsing. In theory, you can build across a 16 block gap with wood, as long as they're only 16 blocks apart from side to side. So you go block, count 16, block, and then it will span it. The thing with that is, though, once you increase the mass on top of those blocks, it can cave in. But you can use that to advantage by making pitfalls out of something like plates or dirt even, by extending them to their maximum and joining them at their max, so a hapless player or zombie will fall into a pit that you've dug beneath it. Still untested though, just a theory. I've got to go back to creative to sort that. But at this point it sounds solid in my head. But then a lot of things that have sounded solid in my head have not been even close in this version of the game. So we've got to remind ourselves that this game is not real life. And if you do have to do that too often, you might need to see somebody about that. It might be an actual issue you've got with reality. No, but then who's to say what reality is? We all experience things differently. You know, is my perception of red, you know, the colour red, the same as somebody else's? And how would we know? How would we know it was the same as somebody else's? Unless we could see through their eyes. As yet we do not have technology that can do that, and we have not evolved to the point where we've gained the ability to read somebody's mind. Well, at least I'd say 99% of us haven't. There'd be a percentage out there that can, yet one, they either don't know it, two, they're locked in some government laboratory somewhere being tested constantly, or three, they're aware of it and have kept it secret well enough to avoid detection and avoid anybody finding out about it, because yeah, that would upset a few people, I reckon, like majorly upset people. Now imagine having, we've already got so many intrusions into our privacy by way of spying. Like here in New Zealand we have the GSBC, they spy on everything in the same way that America has the NSA, the FBI, Facebook. So we're constantly being watched, and most of the time it's just a bot, some sort of artificial intelligence designed to do that. Yet sometimes when a keyword is set, like they're probably fucking watching us right now because I've said things in here that are not allowed, probably get my channel shut down for even questioning the idea that what they've said on television is not real. That is not half blocks. So yeah, it's a thin line. Where do we draw the line in saying that this is real, that's not real? I've probably gone a little off track there, but that's my prerogative. I can go off track whenever I want. And without somebody commenting on it, or commenting on something to talk about, I wouldn't, that I'd just talk about what I want to talk about. It's unscripted, of course, because, man, like I got time to script things. I barely have 2 hours to play this game every day. Holy crap. It goes so quickly. Time is of the essence, and I am always running out of it. It's a high value commodity, I must say. Door. Where do I want my door? I think I should place them opposite to each other. One here and the other one over there. Which will mean I won't want to use those. For starters, I want to use ramps. Which will also mean that I'll do this area in these half blocks. Now, there's no reason why the door couldn't be there. I just do like a good amount of symmetricality, and I want to keep the things like doors and forges and campfires and workstations all in a symmetrical formation, just so I can test how the zombies react and behave in regards to heat map, door location, and building block strength. So that's why I'll need to increase those ones up to the same strength as the ones I've built on that side. Otherwise it won't be completely symmetrical in regards to upgrading. Ooh. not looking too bad. Yeah, that was... Oh, jeez, I thought that was totally wrong. Okay. Okay, don't lag on me, baby. Thank you. Yeah, I've been on a 7 Days to Die YouTube page for quite a while now. 7 Days to Die Facebook page for quite a while now. And yeah, kind of got over it because there was just a lot of, yeah, well, it had its dramas and all that sort of stuff, and I don't mind that. What I did mind was admins going on deleting stuff and just policing everything to a degree that made it a lot less fun to be on there, because you can't talk about a whole bunch of things that, you know, they just cut out all the fun stuff out of life, the universe and everything, and I was like, nah, fuck that. Can't deal with that shit. Now, yeah, a vault door is much stronger, so I'm going to put in a vault door. It just has to be offset, and according to this, the way I've done this, yeah, it has to be in an awkward space. It'll just be either there or there. Those are the two places I can do it. Oh well. I think it'll look cool anyway. Whichever way it has to be, it's got to be. What will be, will be. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing the outside first. Yeah, let's start on that side, huh? There, and we flip them. Go there, and ooh, yeah. I was wondering if that dirt was going to hold that. And now we flip them again. There and there. Last time, thank you very much. Here and there. Now let's do the roof. Fucked that up, didn't I? There we go, so the roof starts over here. And then you flip it twice. It should go there. And now it's just down to those weird corner bits that I don't think I made any. Did I make some already? Back to the box. I don't think I did, because I was just going to make them as I went. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 of those. Here we go, where are they? Show me your awesomeness. Corner round top, full corner, inside corner. Yes, please. I like it. Give me 4 of those babies and call me in the morning. Yummy. I like that medicine. Oh shit. No. There we go. Now, which one's going to show up next? The opposite corner. This one, not. Oh shit. Yes. Now, what are you? Are you here? Yes. Come on, baby. Go. Sweet. Okay, now blocks. I need some more blocks just to make that all nice and flush and looking awesome. Possibility 2. Knock the crap out of that block and extend that side. Should it be? Can it be? It will probably look a bit more awesome that way. Gosh darn it. There goes another maybe 6 minutes worth of work. And then on top of that, the 40 or so seconds that it takes to break all these blocks. Oh man, micromanagement. Avoid it when you can, people. Don't be like me and have to count everything. Like when I was little, I used to look at trees and be able to count all the leaves. It took me years to learn how to not do that. It's ridiculous. Leaves on trees, branches. But it was so useful when it came to when I found the golden ratio and the Fibonacci sequence. You know, once I found those things, I didn't need to count anymore. You could basically work it out on an intuitive level without any thought. And then that's how I designed and drew most of my pictures, was from the Fibonacci sequence and the golden mean, the golden ratio. And if you look back on ancient civilizations and stuff, they just got it everywhere. Like, everything they did had some sort of correlation to either the Fibonacci sequence, the golden ratio, the flower of life, the tree of life, and then of course those things interlink and are now scientific fact. You know, like we have, they just recently photographed a nucleus, and it has this amazing 14541 pattern on it that just happens to be on the $1 bill. Mind blown. Illuminati confirmed. But yes, of course, there's Illuminati. There's like tons of different ones of them. It's not a secret society anymore because more people know about it now, and it's kind of a joke, really. But you know, there's different ways, different groups of those sorts of secret societies, and they weren't all connected. Well, they didn't all believe the same thing, and they weren't all on each other's side, but they did get together at a point many years ago and decided to take over the world over many generations, and they just about did it. Holy crap, I've built so much. It's soaked up a bit of the enough for the RAM to cut out the rest of the hub. Like, it used to do it over there and I could see far, but over there and all throughout there I couldn't. All I could see was city. So yeah, okay, I think this build is going to kill the game. Whoops. Now, I do most of my learning through observation, and I'm just lucky that I have an above average memory, because I don't think most people would have noticed that. It could just be that, you know, I'm broadcasting, it's recording at the same time, even though I'm not saving it. It's just trying to do that. Do I have anything running in the background? Not as far as I know, but all those things would contribute to game crashes, game lag, that sort of thing. And by God, there's a ton of zombies out there, and I don't really want to fight them because that would require me to put everything down and just fight them. So I'll have all tomorrow night to fight. Tonight is for building. And forgetting the stuff that you went upstairs for. You know, because that's always great when you go through a door, go to get something, and then get sidetracked by weird shit. Bolt doors, please. Thank you. I only made 4 because I thought I'd only need 4, but I need a lot more than that. Now here's an idea. Which way am I going to put this? Oh, I see. I've got to put it Yeah, I don't know whether... Oh, yeah, I think I'll do it that way. That makes it less... You know, like, the idea for me is that right now that's got 3 blocks on this side that zombies could attack it from. From the other side, it's only got really 1 block that a zombie can stand on and attack it. The other 2 zombies theoretically would be attacking the concrete blocks unless they can turn diagonally and attack, which they probably can. But if they can turn diagonally, you could imagine that that 3 would turn into 9. Oh no, it'd still be 3. What am I talking about? Should just go with whatever looks cooler. Do I want bar or that? I think I want bar. I'm not having a bar of that. Ta-bar! Sweet! Okay, there we go. A nice door to nowhere. But there will be somewhere eventually. And that makes this isolated. They should be able to climb that ladder. They won't recognise those as anything worth destroying unless I'm standing behind it and they're blocked. So that should be sweet. And even if that gets broken, I am kind of relying on this. And that vault hatch is actually relying on that block to hold it up as well as this block. So they can destroy that and the vault door shouldn't fall. Which is why I got the 2 pillars up the top too, to hold the other one up. In the case some vomitous pig cop decides to spit on it. Yeah, totally hating this wood floor now. Looks like shit. It looks like dirty underwear covered in shit to me right now. So that's gonna go, but not right now. Not a priority. Everything that was priority is done down here. And I've got my temporary storage as in those crazy funky chests with letters next to them up there. So all good. All good. Oh, I've been seen. I've been spotted. They know where I'm at. You missed. Oh, I missed. Okay, that's fair. Oh, doggy. Hello, doggy. Hello, lady. No sandwiches. Oh, hello, bastard. This guy always gets me. Hey. Hey, try not to dodge my knives. I'm just trying to take it like a champ. Okay, pistol book. Can't hold it. Drop. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh no, I got a cop. Okay. I need to dump some stuff. Sorry. 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 Okay, I need my guns. I need the guns. Before they start blowing up on me. You should blow up on me, you bastard. I hate it how you ruin my things. You've always got to ruin my things. I just stand there and you I'll better stand at least 5 blocks back now. No, not the... I want the cop. Give me the cop. Oh, you bastard. Now give me your stuff. Those crappy pills. Be down. Hey lady, I'm over here. Oh no, he's not down. Faker. Okay, who's spitting again? I don't like... Oh no, I don't like you. I'm over here. I'm here. I'm here. Here I am. Come and say hello. That's it. Thank you. Oh, now shut your door. Shut your door, man. Wow. You're not very good at this, are you? I'm going to drop the rest of your cool stuff that you were just going to use. Sweet. Oh, I dropped the shitty stuff too. Get that hot stuff before he pops. Oh, you pop. Give me your stuff. Oh, 3 bullets. It's like I got nothing back. Oh, mercy. Oh, aim aside. Please remember, you have the aiming of a one-armed lemur. Oh, my arch nemesis. Okay guys, time to give me your stuff. If you have anything, just give it up. You know, don't make me work for it. That would be too easy. Oh dear. So they all popped because, you know, that's what that random stream watcher Bandeezy mentioned to me, is that my shit is all backwards. And I agree with him, because the last thing I wanted was to lose score blocks. But I have a plan to put barbed wire there. Maybe they'll sit on top and then I'll have to destroy it up here. So hopefully that plan pans out. But I am going to lose some shit. I think that's obvious. Oh, come on. Let me stabby the dog. That's not the dog. Oh, now he's gone too. Like, everybody wants to leave me, but at the same time, I'm kind of oh, what the hell happened there? How did you get there? Oh well, don't knock it. Oh man, it just got really warm in this room. Like, went up 3 degrees. It's like the opposite of what happens when a ghost enters your room. Ghosts. Okay. Gah. Okay, well, let's do the gah first. Do 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 do. Why am I singing Thomas the Tank Engine? 'Cause I got little kids that watch it. Yeah. Here we go. Put that one in there. It's just like a spare. Oh, that's my spare. My 4th spare sawed-off shotgun. Okay, I'm totally a hoarder in this game. I think it should be apparent to almost anyone. Who's all walking around making creepy noises? Hey, I haven't eaten dinner. Man, no wonder I'm not like pumped and... Yeah, I forgot to eat dinner. You gotta be a special sort of stupid to forget to eat. Sayings I live by. Food? Anybody for food? Yeah, okay. Did anybody drop any food? No. Alright, well. Any medical equipment that I need to drop in here? Yes? No? Okay. Anything goes with meds? No? Okay. Protective clothing and notes and shit. Okay. Okay. I suppose that counts as... that actually counts as clothing to me. But that can go in here. Paper can go in the ammo. I should really upgrade those two together. If I'm going to do that, I might as well do all this shit. What else can I do in here? Blue? Blue? Okay. This is like mix and match, pick and mix. I used to play this game called Memory when I was young, and it would just involve picking cards out of a... Well, you'd lay a bunch of cards out in a massive, you know, 8x8, 8x7 square, or 56. You could even use the jokers too, so 58 if you want. But it didn't really make a square when you did that. Oh shit. Yeah, you could make a rectangle, maybe. It's still not a square when it's 8 by 7. So what the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, you'd lay them out, and then you'd have to pick a bunch of, you'd have to pick a card, and then pick a second card. If they match, you collect them, and then you count up your pairs at the end of the game to see who won, who got the most. So you just watch the other player play, and you can sort of pick out which is which, and you got to remember who picked up what and that sort of thing. All very basic, but man, what a game! If anything, it will teach you how to use your memory. And because memory is a good thing, unless you have a lot of bad experiences, and then memory is a bad thing. But if you have a lot of bad experiences, the best way to try and deal with it is to accept that you've got a shitty life and live on. You know, keep breathing, go on, and don't let it stop you living the best way you can. Because as soon as something does that to you, you know, who's the loser? Who's the loser when that happens? At the end of the day, you could be the only person living in this reality. You know, this could be a construct of your mind. You could be sitting in a computer simulation playing a game called Earth version 7. You know, newest game out, and it's so immersive that you won't even know you're playing a game. You could live an entire lifetime in 1 hour, and that could be where we're living. You know, it could also be that where, you know, some sort of skeleton covered in flesh riding a rock through space at 100 billion miles per hour. Actually, that would probably exceed the speed of light, so we're actually not moving that fucking fast. But technically, we are revolving around the sun, and the sun is moving around a central galactic sun. So if you add those two together, do you come up with, you know, is that even possible? Obviously it's possible, otherwise that wouldn't be happening. And then if that wasn't happening, then you wind up with flat earth theory, and then anyway, I don't want those feathers in there. I just don't like them in there. It's just not where my feathers should go. So I'll put them in with the ammo, because they make ammunition for things like arrows, and paper makes ammunition for buckshot, to mix with buckshot and gunpowder to make shotgun shells. So that's where that's going. Okay, put the clothes away, put the tools away, and it's morning, so I'm going to go collect some clay and do some base upgrades on the outside of the base. I have approximately 35 minutes, and then I'm going to have something to eat and go to sleep like an old man who has to work, because I haven't won lotto. But then I don't play lotto because, you know, it's like gambling. The only time I gamble is when I buy insurance. Yeah, I bet you, insurance company, that I'm going to have an accident. Fucking dumbest idea ever. But you got to have insurance if you want a car. You got to have life insurance if you want to borrow money from the bank. Because if you die, they want their money back, even though they can make it out of thin air. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, fuck thinking about that, man. That's gonna fuck your shit up for life. Yeah, if banks can make money out of thin air, because it's not like it's worth gold or anything. They're like gold standard. Anybody that says gold standard, like, dies horrifically. Iran, Libya, try to do it to Syria. That went well, shot Russia. But yeah, anyway, nothing against America. You know, lots of people over there seem like amazing, awesome people, do some great stuff. But like everywhere, there are some idiots. Hey, where's the box that I'm putting this stuff in? That can go. Well, I need my shovel. Yes, I'm going to dig clay. Of course you're going to need your fucking shovel. It's like the one thing that you are going to need. I'll take the nail gun. I'll leave the floor hammer here. Even though it's kind of overkill just for doing up doors, which is probably what I'm going to use it for. But at least while it's on me, I can collect some better parts, maybe upgrade it, and make the most badass nail gun in the history of nail guns. Even though it's likely about 100,000 people have already done that long before I have. So, shot to you guys. Great gaming. Also, I've got to pick up some murky water. You know, I just love murky water in the morning. Just perks me up, gets me going. Which makes me sad because, you know, murky water with lemon in it would be even more kick-ass. Why are there not lemons? Are they against sour shit? I just don't know. These are questions that need to be answered, and I'd like an answer right now, if possible. Yep, time's up. No answer is forthcoming. So I've cleared all that shit. I'm almost maxed out on that, so that can either go into the forge. No, not worth going into the forge. I'll split it in half, and then halve it again. That way I can pick up a shit ton and not even worry about it. But I still got enough to fix doors, build barbed wire and other random shit that I might need while I'm out there doing stuff that I haven't planned on doing, which is most likely going to happen. Oh, here we go. Where's my bike? In the garage that you just built, you fucking idiot. Okay, let's go to the garage. I need to upgrade anything, fix anything? Yes you do. You need some forged steel, which is why you're going to get some more clay, because you're running dangerously low like that. I also need to make 100 million more. That's an exaggeration. I need to make another 750 to 1,000 to just finish the essentials. And then after that I need to make a lot more. Repair that shit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yes, that was the right button at the wrong time. It was that one I want to do that to. Yep, cool, those will all do. That'll be sweet. Alright, let's go mining. Well, digging. It's not mining unless you're in a fucking mine. Door unlocked. No, locked. Okay, not my bike. That's my boat. Yeah, it's a long way back to your boat. Yay. Makes me think of a Lego movie when I make that voice now. See, it's so easy how like a movie or some sort of media can completely brainwash you into remembering shit like that. Okay, I'm gonna go that way. Let's go west, because I have not unlocked that area. So why not? It looks like there's a giant fucking cliff there, and there is because of that line and this curvy road. So let's go towards the cliff and break some rocks and have some fun. On the way we'll have to stop and kill everything in sight, just because I want to. yeah. So it's just rocks, extra shit, some gas there to use up on my way, which probably won't get used that much. That's north. You want to go west. Okay, totally nothing in sight. Oh well, that could be good. Here's some play. Man, that was easy. Shit. Ooh, there's somebody. I wonder if he's friendly. Let's have a close look. Are you friendly? Nah, he's not friendly. Well, he could have been. He's dead now though. Alright, anybody else want some long distance fucking? You know, that's a thing. I don't know how I come across that. Shit. But yeah, on YouTube, there's this Russian guy that practices long distance fucking. For real. Don't watch it. Like, honestly. Yeah, the ridiculousness of that YouTube video is comparable to the chi masters that are blowing people over with the power of their chi. You know, because like most superpowers, you can only perform them when nobody's looking. Now, why do people not know that? Right, I do the most amazing, perfect things when nobody's looking. Yeah, you get one observer watching you, and just like with quantum fields collapsing, when a meditator focuses on it, you wind up with their consciousness interfering with your consciousness and their belief systems interacting with your belief systems to produce an effect that is contrary to the one that you perceived was about to happen. Yeah, ain't that a mindfuck? So, the digging has begun. I don't want snowberries, but I should probably pick them up because probably get some sort of cool bonus thing from snowberries. Oops. You know, from the sound of them, you'd probably be able to make a drink out of them that allows you to withstand the cold a little bit better at the cost of maybe poisoning you if you drink too much. And yes, of course, I already know what fucking snowberries do. That's why I could just rattle off some sort of random thing there. Oh, really, phone? Okay, well, if you're going to tell me that, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to shove this up your ass, and you're going to like it. Yeah, don't say thanks or anything. It's like your whole entire existence revolves around me being able to do that to you. Oh, totally just ruined that snowberry. Come on in. I pick the snowberries. I say hello to the snowberries. Have I got 6,000 yet? No, I need to pick more. Oh dear. Ooh, feathers. I like feathers. Oh. Hey dude, stop so I can... Ooh, yeah. just stop there. I just want to send you a little airmail gift. Yay! Don't you just love it when you hit the mark? Should I loot him? Oh, I suppose. The scavenging still needs work. Holy fuck, what are you doing up there, man? Ooh. Too high? Too low? Oh, fuck off. Okay, so everybody's fucking coming for a look now. Jesus. So it probably was a bad idea to go after those guys, but let's just check that there's no other bastards creeping up on me. I'll die already. Oh man, like I said, these guys are the bane of my existence. They're my nemesis. Always 3 hits to kill those guys. And they destroy all my shit. Well, they don't. They just destroy my bloody barbed wire anyway. Whoa, who the fuck? Who the fuck? Ha! I heard you. Okay, you're all dead now, or what? Except for your buddy over there. And there's one more woman up on the cliff in there. Yeah. Well. That's okay. She can just hang out there. Woman! Have you departed, departed woman? Hey, if you blew off all her arms and legs, then she would be a departed woman. If you blew off her arms and legs, and she still managed to crawl away, she would be a departed woman. Yeah, yet another mind-blowing thing to think about. Totally departed the wrong fucking way. Oh, I totally missed again. Which is why I shouldn't be allowed to play video games. Like, how many times you gotta bloody miss to get better at a game? Like, I played fucking Call of Duty. Fuck Call of Duty. Played that stupid fucking game for 4 years. Never got any better. Like, never got any better. 4 years fucking solid playing that fucking stupid game. And there is sort of like, you're either a fucking quickscoper or you're useless at that cunting game. It's probably one of the main reasons why I fucking don't PvP anymore, because that fucking ruined my fun. Especially after you find fucking accounts with aimbots and fucking 720 off the fucking roof, shoot you in the fucking face through a wall. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. But yeah, if you like that game, you like that game. That's fine. Just don't fucking talk to me about it. It's like trying to talk to me about sport. Like, yeah, sport is great. Fucking Romans had sport in a Colosseum where they put slaves and shit in there and fucking make them fight to the death. Same idea, you know. You still got your Colosseums, they're just called stadiums today. And you've still got the same people that go to them, bloodthirsty, and trying to forget that life's a bunch of bullshit that you're fucking being told to live this way and that way. So you drink beer and you go fucking watch something so mundanely boring that you can fill your head with all the stats about every fucking player. And yet at the end of the day, all they're doing is running from one end to the fucking other, trying to put a ball somewhere. Might as well call it sex for fucking ugly people. Nah, actually, there's some pretty fucking beautiful women that go to sports. Just like there's some pretty beautiful women that attend church on Sunday. You know, there's beautiful people everywhere. But yeah, I don't like sport. So I don't need to hear about people talking about that either. Oh shit, I don't want to pick up any more dirt out here, man. Where did I get sand from? Oh, 3,200. That sucks ass. Okay, totally need an auger. Because this would be like 6,000. But I'd use a ton of oil, so... oil. Yes, you put oil in the auger and it runs it. Yup. So, yeah, that's why I collected all that oil shale and made like 1,000 fucking sets of... No, it wasn't 1,000. Like 30 sets of 1,000. Better stop singing that song. I might be infringing on fucking copyright. I have to give credit to fucking Tupac for making it. Mind you, he probably copied it off somebody else, but changed it just enough to avoid copyright laws, which were probably a lot more lax back in the 90s. Like back when YouTube wasn't censoring what they didn't want to hear. You know, those were the days. Back when you could have free speech and an opinion that didn't conflict with the current narrative trying to be portrayed by the mockingbird media. Yeah, and if you want to know about the real reason television is free, look up Operation Mockingbird. And if you want to know what the first, what the original patent for a television was called, go look it up. It was a device for mind control. That's what it was patented as. Isn't that crazy? That is so crazy. But when you look at what it's done, might be true. Might be. Where are all the zombies? Now this is on high spawn fucking warrior. Like holy shit, if I turn it up any higher, it's just they're gonna turn into bullet sponges. That's it. It's not like they're gonna... Yeah, it's not like they spawn more often. It's not like they spawn inside buildings to make it more difficult. You know, it's not like they spawn in weird fucking places. You know, I'd still appreciate that they wouldn't spawn inside a building that you've secured. You know, if the door was left open, then I'm all down for that, man. Let them spawn. Let them fucking spawn in there. But if the door is secure, if there's no way into that place, they shouldn't be able to spawn inside. Just a suggestion, Funpimps, you know, you could listen to me. But you won't, because you're not watching and you probably never see this, unless, like, Neebs raids me. And I'd be happy, but at the same time, I don't think I'd be as happy as some of the folk I saw getting raided. They were, like, ecstatic. What made me happy was that there was people doing nice things for other people. You know, that's what made me happy about watching Neebs Gaming's raid compilation. That actually gave me hope in the existence of a humanity that is looking for a way to end the suffering and world, you know, and war, and engage in peaceful harmony, harmony-inducing activities. No, far out. That blew my mind, especially in the gaming community where, you know, I'm not saying all gamers are bad. Of course I wouldn't say that, because that's an extremist point of view. What I am saying is that there are some out there, like, you notice it in games like this and Minecraft, that are just there to destroy your hard work and effort. And I find that disturbing, because of the idea that that person hasn't had any help in any way to have an ounce of kindness or compassion towards other people. You know, it's like those guys pranking people in the street in just horrible ways, upsetting ways, you know, in front of their kids and stuff like that. It's wrong. Yet these people decided to do it anyway and then call it a social experiment. If you need to experiment with that socially, there is something mentally wrong with you, and you should seek help, because doing that to people isn't actually funny. It's reducing your chances of actually having valid and meaningful relationships in your lifetime. You know, you're lowering your chances of becoming somebody worth knowing. So, you know, everybody does stuff differently, and I suppose we wouldn't know there was good people out there without having to see complete douchetards like that do their thing. You know, but then when I watched that Neebs Gaming raid compilation, I was expecting some bad shit. Like, really, I was like, oh man, that stink. Raiding, you know, obviously I wasn't down with the vernacular. I thought raiding meant base raiding, like in 7 Days to Die and Minecraft. But man, was I pleasantly surprised, and I enjoy their videos. You know, their videos are cool. Not exactly my sense of humour, but I had a few laughs. I didn't stop watching. You know, I didn't stop watching an episode in the middle of it, sort of thing. I kind of watched them to the end when I could, when I had the time. And yeah, that just blew me away. Good on you guys. That's awesome for being, well, kind, compassionate people. Fucking full credit, massive points, big ups, all that shit. So yes, I have clay, and I nearly have double stack of that. That should that should do to start off with. Yeah, that should do for starting. For starters, so while I'm out here, I'm going to crack some more rocks and collect some more cotton and bullshit like that. Because why the fuck not? Try and fucking stop me. Let me look at my shit and see why the fuck I'm overheating. Take off your pants. Ugh, oh that's horrible. Put your pants back on. Go get your shorts or something. Holy fuck, they need work. Yeah, why are my shorts not in this frickin' vehicle? Because you took them out. What a dumbass. Alright, now take your pants off. I'm just gonna have to evilly hurt everybody's eyes for that shit. My pants. Naked bird riding a motorbike. Not that naked. These are not rocks, obviously. I must have been here earlier and cracked them all, or there was no rocks to begin with, which is actually more likely because there's none of those weird indentations in the ground. And holy shit, it's about time to quit streaming and go make myself something to eat. Great. Because I am kind of real life starving right now. Didn't really notice because I was having so much fun talking shit and collecting stuff for future endeavors. Also forgot to do a bit of prepping, but I still have an hour to do that, so I'll do that tomorrow. Lay out some barbed wire on the ground, a few barbed wire traps, and likely a couple of those wood log spikes I was building earlier, which I said I was going to put that iron away for, which I did. So congrats to me for remembering to do something that you said you were going to do. Ask my missus, she won't believe me. Are the lawns done? Yes. Is the swing set up? No. Shit. Fucking done it again. Never mind. Hopefully nobody dies. Any dogs? And just guy off in the distance. Okay. Sweet. Is there anything else I can just stash in my bike? New. Okay. Ooh, yes. The cadaver likes the bullets. What's favorite bullet? 7.62. Where do you like it? In the head. Would you like one right now? Oh, of course. No, then stand still so I can just send you one. Via airmail. Oh. Well, if you want to move, that's how you miss out on your bullet. Bullets are fun, as long as you're behind them, not in front of them. Motherfucker. Okay, well, I suppose I deserve that. I was kind of getting smart at that woman. Okay, and everybody decides they want to come and play. Well, just as long as there's not dogs. Speaking of which, I might just switch that out there, that in there, and then I'll stab you in the face after you miss it, and then jump stab this bitch. Not in the face though, because that would be too cool, and I'm not cool. So, die. Yeah, I ducked you. What is with all these women? Just bathing right now. Mind you, they're kind of hideously ugly, so not really babes, eh? get that right. He can go down like a sack of potatoes, because that's how he rolls. This guy could just like dodge bullets because he's fucking Neo. Die Neo. And then you can die too. And now we've got a happy trilogy. We can call that the crossbow reloaded. Okay, fine, just the spear dog. Who needs you anyway? Okay, empty guy. Give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Come on, give me your stuff. It's like we're all friends here. Just give it. Scrap that. And let's scrap those two, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. No, I don't like it. No, get rid of the Vortex Flesh. Because at the moment I am not doing the fertilizer thing. Not while I'm out here. Just creep it simple, man. Creep it simple. Yep, that's time, buddies. I'm gonna go jump on my motorbike and drive my ass back to the safety of my humble abode. From there, I will be able to save and say goodnight. And yet he keeps collecting those damn snowberries because he's in a mode. He's in the zone, man. Not being in the zone. The zone is not for you. Just do like it when the plan comes to fruition. Like, oh my god, that is one of the first instant dog stab to the faces. Now, I knew I wasn't going to hit him with my shotgun because like that thing has a spray of like 7 feet wide, so there's no fucking point in using that, is there? No, that's just fucking bullshit. Ooh. I forget that you can hold triangle and collect anything that your cursor sits on. It's just such a bitch to play that, you know, you gotta do the old look on the button, look on the thing there and get really hard to talk. You know what, I wonder if I could reassign triangle to something else. But that would completely fuck with my shit, wouldn't it? Oh look, hey, look, you can do it fast motion. It's just, oh my god, I can only do it one direction. Ooh, don't say that word. Those words together mean something completely different. We don't want to mention that. They are those who shall not be named due to their complete and utter suckiness. You know, there's a reason why that rhymes with penis. Anyway, nothing wrong with that either. Unless you're straight, then it's, yeah, there's lots wrong with it. Just as long as you don't bother the poor people that do enjoy it. Not that they're poor. Man, just digging myself a big hole there. Better get off and have something to eat. No, I'm not myself when I haven't fucking eaten. I'm more like this evil version of myself. Yeah, should I go this way? No, I'll probably run into zombies and decide to fight them. And then be stuck on here for another 10 minutes, because that's already been 3. Okay, move your ass, man. Go back the same way you fucking came. Oh, there was a rock there. I totally wanted to bash it. Focus, focus. Focus, Daniel-san. Okay. Fuck yeah! Yep. Standing around there like he wants me to shoot him. Cheeky ass zombie. Now, with a little luck, they won't ruin my day by having 100,000 bastard zombies around my base. It wouldn't ruin my day, it would just be perturbing, based on the idea that I just want to go home, have something to eat and go to sleep. It's that simple. I've done my dash for the day, done my fucking 6, well shit, it was fucking 5:45 on it. 5:45 till 9:45 stint, and it's still going to take me like 2 hours to fall asleep, because that's how shit rolls when you watch TV late at night. It keeps you awake. It's like coffee for the brain. Grab your shit out of there if you can handle it, man. Can you dig it? Oh, bastard. So I told you it wouldn't bloody take all of that like it was going, huh? What a cold on. Cool, well I'll just have to do the one it's right here. Sweet. Might as well load that baby up and set it to auto bake. That's only going to take like 200. So let's do the 200 and say thank you for doing all my work for me, Forge. And I can go back here, pick this other lot up, and punch it into the slot down the bottom, like so, so that I remember to queue that up for next time. Oh, I can't sit down there, can I? One, it hurts my back, and two, you can't see this ugly mug. It's carrying one piece of animal fat. Fucking great idea there. Can I drop all my shit off so I don't have to drop it off when I get back, because that's just something I got into the habit of. When I finish a game, I just empty my stuff. I don't know. If it's for any other reason than when I start a game, then I can go and pick and choose what I want to do, rather than, oh, I've got to do this. It's like, oh shit, wrong play. It's like when you come home and you got to do the dishes straight away because you didn't do them before you left. Is this in here? Yep, cool. It's there. Let go. Thank you. You can go. Probably could have made some of those things with the forging and the making of the stuff. Clothes. Where's my shorts? Oh, I've cracked my shorts. Here they are. Can wear that. Now food, ammo, medical. So F. A. M. You have just spelt fan. And if I ever hear you use that word, I will bash you. No, I just think it's fucking stupid. It's like on fleek, fam. Like, what's the other ones? Shit, I've deleted them. That's one cool thing about being able to use your memory. When you get really good at it, you can actually delete shit. Get that. Get that, man. Sweet, well, that's my stream for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Though there's probably nobody watching, but maybe in the future, if somehow by a miracle people go back and watch 2 hours of me just talking. But yeah, have a fun night. Be peaceful, loving, kind to one another. Forgive one another. Have fun gaming and doing, like, living your life. Love yourself so you can better love others. All that cool shit. Yeah. Good night. I'm going to bed.